Cheese is one of the world's favorite foods, and there is a lot more to it than just being delicious. Here are 50 fun and quirky facts about cheese. Cheese is believed to be over 7,000 years old, making it one of the oldest man-made foods still enjoyed today. The holes in Swiss cheese are caused by bacteria releasing carbon dioxide, which forms gas bubbles inside the cheese. There are over 2,000 types of cheese in the world, with new varieties still being created. The world's most expensive cheese is made from donkey milk and costs thousands of dollars per pound. Casu marzu is a cheese from Sardinia that contains live maggots, and yes, people actually eat it. The largest wheel of cheese ever made weighed over 57,000 pounds and took over 500,000 liters of milk to produce. Some cheeses are aged for decades, with the oldest known edible cheese being over 100 years old. The bacteria used to make some cheeses are closely related to the bacteria found in human feet, which explains the strong smell. The average person eats around 40 pounds of cheese per year, though some cheese lovers eat much more. Cheddar cheese was originally white, but annatto was added to give it the familiar orange color. Mozzarella is the most consumed cheese in the world, thanks to pizza being everyone's favorite food. Cheese can technically be fried, grilled, melted, frozen, or even set on fire, and it is delicious in every form. Some cheese rinds are made from mold, but the kind used in cheese is totally safe and even adds flavor. Parmesan cheese has to be aged for at least 12 months to be considered real Parmigiano Reggiano. Gouda cheese accounts for over 50% of the world's cheese consumption, making it one of the most popular cheeses globally. The term cheesy originally meant cheap or low quality, but now it is used to describe things that are over the top and dramatic. Mice do not actually love cheese. They will eat it, but they prefer grains and sweets if given the choice. A single ounce of cheddar cheese contains about the same amount of calcium as a glass of milk. Roquefort cheese is aged in limestone caves in France, where the natural environment gives it a unique flavor. Some cheeses, like Limburger, smell terrible but taste surprisingly mild and creamy. Scientists have found that cheese contains casein, which triggers the brain's pleasure centers, making it mildly addictive. Some ancient Egyptian tombs have been found with 3,000-year-old cheese, though no one is lining up to taste it. Cheese can be made from the milk of cows, goats, sheep, buffalo, yaks, camels, reindeer, and even moose. The world's longest cheese pull from a pizza stretched over 100 feet. Blue cheese gets its color and flavor from Penicillium mold, the same family of mold used to make penicillin. Cheddar cheese was originally made in Cheddar, England, but now it is made all over the world. The famous cheeseheads worn by Green Bay Packers fans started as a joke but became a symbol of Wisconsin pride. Ricotta is technically not a cheese but a byproduct of making other cheeses, made from whey. A French cheese called a poisses is so stinky that it has been banned from public transportation in some places. Some monks in medieval times made beer-infused cheese, because what goes better with cheese than beer? Cheese wheels are often stored in caves, where temperature and humidity create the perfect aging conditions. The cheese rolling competition in Gloucestershire, England, involves people chasing a 9-pound wheel of cheese down a hill. In 2018, a group of scientists played music to cheese wheels and found that cheese exposed to hip-hop music had a stronger flavor. There is a cheese that smells like rotten meat called Stinking Bishop, but it tastes much better than it smells. Ancient Romans used cheese as currency, proving that cheese has always been valuable. The bacteria in cheese continue working after it is made, which is why cheese flavor changes as it ages. The US government stores millions of pounds of cheese as part of a strategic dairy reserve. Some traditional cheesemakers still milk cows by hand, keeping old techniques alive. Soft cheeses like brie and camembert get creamier as they ripen, while hard cheeses like Parmesan get sharper. The cheese powder in boxed macaroni and cheese is made from dehydrated cheese mixed with other flavor enhancers. Velveeta is not real cheese but a processed cheese product, which is why it melts so smoothly. The first known reference to grilled cheese sandwiches appeared in the early 1900s. Swiss cheese without holes is considered a defect and does not meet traditional Swiss cheese standards. The string in string cheese is formed by stretching the cheese during production, which aligns the proteins and makes it peel apart. Some cheesemakers have entire rooms dedicated to aging cheese, with some wheels worth thousands of dollars each. Ancient cheese-making tools have been found in Neolithic settlements, proving that cheese has been part of human diets for thousands of years. A single cow can produce enough milk to make over 200 pounds of cheese per year. The moon is not actually made of cheese, but if it were, it would probably be a giant wheel of Swiss. Follow for more pointless but fun trivia.